Yeah, while we're waiting for the other two to show up. If you guys have not already looked at your map, you will have noticed that we're on a different map. Oh boy. Real detectives notice that shit. That being said, you have to get used to the new taxiway numberings and letterings, as well as where everything's positioned on this air base. The new maps went into effect the first this month. They should be in both our ACE library and the MEU's library, so you can reference either of those two. But for the sake of ease today, that I've actually marked them out on the map. We have 3-5 running from south to north, 1-7 running from north to south. Active runway here is 3-5. So just remember that as you're coming in. In fact, I should have had you guys mark all this stuff instead of me doing it. We have our primary taxiway, which is Alpha, on the western side of the active runway. We have our HMLA Park up here. There's Warhorse Park right here. The service pad is on our side. It's over here, just off of Alpha 1. Down here's Alpha 2. And here's the ATC looking out into the main runway. On the opposite side of the active runway, we have November. Over here is where Avengers parked. Down here is the C-130. South part of November is November 2. North part of November is November 1. And that's it. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Let's go into what we're training on today, because I really don't think that the other two are going to show up. The other two, our training topic today is just going to be real simple. Just head out, find your LZ assignment, land at that LZ, then come back and land here at HMLA Park. Or better yet, let's have a sand table, better yet. Okay. Yeah, let's have a sand table discussion on it rather than actively doing it, because I want to focus the majority of training on the fun stuff. So LZ November will go to Grant. LZ Foxtrot will go to Hodos. Oh, I didn't mark November properly. It's my fault.
I was about to say, where's Foxtrot? No, it's on the other side of the map.
There you go, Grant. And LZ X-Ray. So I don't wanna type that again. We'll go to Gage, and I will take India.
Of course you're gonna make me land on a roof.
You know the most about it.
Hmm.
And was LZ Oscar an original thing for one of the others, or?
I made many LZs, not expecting, or I was expecting full attendance, but that's okay. So, it is 2 minutes till official training kickoff time now. Let's say we take until 7 minutes after, and come up with a plan between now and then. And 7 minutes after training start, we'll go over what we planned out, why we planned it out, and what considerations we have to take into effect.
Well, biggest question for making the plan. Are any of these considered hot LZs? Or the area around them, I should say.
The area around them is whatever you see on the map. All of them are standard LZs.
Okay.
So
just
cold.
Mainly saying, do we consider enemies in the area or not? Yeah.
Only
okay.
What you see on the map.
The different question is, will we be able to adjust if it's on like a slant?
Nope. What you see is what you got.
Okay.
You can mark up the map however you want to. Okay. It is now 4:07. Mission kickoff. Who wants to go first?
I can.
Got who knows.
Basically, take off from the airfield, do a 45-degree turn right off of takeoff to head to the southeast around 093056, or rather 060. Do an aerial scout of the LZ, make sure it's clear. Then come around for a landing from the east. After landing, take off to the west and then head back to 35.
Okay. What does everyone think about that?
I should have probably put an arrow point from that aerial scout of LZ to the line just to show that it's not taking place there, but on the path.
It's alright. Well, I think your ingress will definitely afford you a very nice view of that LZ and the town near it. I do like how you will be once you get east of 107, hill 107, your approach is going to be shrouded until you crest the hill. Though there's two things that I see you might want to take into consider, or that you probably consider, but I would say to be cautious of, is that you're going from a high elevation to a low elevation. So just be ready to change that. You want to try to be as close to the elevation of your landing zone as possible. But given this, you don't know what's there. Given whether or not you see it's hostile by your aerial scout, you want to be just be mindful you'll be coming from a high altitude to a low altitude, so be prepared to drop altitude significantly. And then when you're approaching the LZ, that's a pretty hard LZ considering it's surrounded on 3 sides, maybe 4 sides by foliage, and it's next to civilian structures.
Cemetery, it looks like.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna ask you how you would orient your aircraft on the LZ, but that would be and to which you would respond.
Honestly, at the moment, that will depend on what I see of the surrounding foliage and structures. If it's as clear as it looks from the area that I see on the map, I would orient it facing west toward Moddergat.
Sure.
If the trees are too close, I will have to adjust the orientation, though.
Sure. Cool. Anyone else? Okay. Grant, how about you? What do you think? How about your plan?
My plan?
Hmm?
Alright. So basically, I mean, it just has me heading north out of the airfield and hanging west-southwest. Gonna be coming in just north of the town of Bellevue. Staying to the west side of Hill 80 and then come straight in to the LZ. Then depart out southwest and make my loop back around.
Okay. So you'll be coming in through here. I assume you'll be pulling right. I'm sorry, pulling left, landing at the LZ, and then pulling out and looping around back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the exit I could even once I take off from the LZ, take a left around the south end of the island and then straight up to Fleet. Or
Sure.
stay up to the airfield.
Sure. How are you going to identify your LZ from the air without using a shift flick marker?
Well, as
How would you tell someone to identify that LZ from the air without using a shift flick marker?
well, if you can locate the radar, then you just go. What is it? About 600 meters to the south of that, along the tree line.
Okay. Cool. Any other identifying marks that they should look for?
I mean, you can certainly use the roadways to identify.
Okay. Cool. What would you say the greatest challenge of that LZ would be? Aside from the fact that you're being forced to land there by somebody who isn't going there herself.
Yeah, I'd say the greatest challenge would be actually the ingress and egress because you're high exposure.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Alright, cool. Okay, Gage. Show us how it's done. What do you think?
That's not a good idea.
What, your flight plan, or?
Yeah, I realized the original flight plan wasn't really what I wanted to do, so now I'm fixing it.
Oh, okay.
Captain Grant, while he's doing that, just to make sure, did you notice that there appears to be farm fields around your landing area?
Yeah.
Okay. I just remember some craziness with some of those in the past with the almost invisible from the air fences.
Yeah, if you're landing in the middle of the field, you usually don't have an issue. On the edges of some of them, you might, but I doubt it.
Oh yeah, just making sure, that's all.
Cool. Okay, Gage. What you got for a plan?
Alright, so my plan is leave the MCAS, head straight to water, head towards LZ Oscar. Once I hit the water, basically follow the water features, minus the waves, up to waypoint. I guess I labeled it 3, but it's actually 4. Hang out there for a second, check the LZ, move to waypoint 5, turn in, slow down, begin descent. Since I'm already slow enough as is, I don't have to go too far down, but just avoid terrain obstacles. Come in, land, and then follow the coastline back out.
Cool. What do you think the what do you think the hardest part is going to be for this whole plan?
I don't know what the building situation is down there, so the roof of the blue two-story that you're asking me to land on could be behind a larger building.
Yep. Yeah, totally.
Or it could be destroyed, for all I know.
Blew it up.
Because, you know, weird people.
Yep. I could have blown it up by trying to land there previously.
Yep.
What does everyone else think?
Biggest thing I'd watch out for is the cranes, considering that looks like a working dock.
That's what I was meaning by obstructions. That's what I'm going to check for when I hit waypoint 4.
Cool. Anyone else? Okay. Well, on to the last and probably least here. The LZ is going to have to be approached from the south, because approaching from the north looks like it's a higher elevation. Although it does look flat, I see that this is pretty elevated, and coming in from northbound would be a bad idea because I'm having to land, not only fight the descent but also fight the obstacles. So I'm going to come in from waypoint 1 and just cruise on over to waypoint 2, looking at the LZ through the FLIR, or telling my co-pilot to. If I don't take any fire by the time I reach waypoint 2, I'll assume the airspace is clear. Pull right to come to 360, head to waypoint 3, observing the area around the LZ, seeing if there's anything stupid waiting for me. By the time I pass hill 217 and hit waypoint 3, I'm going to slowly pull into heading 180. I'm going to start bleeding altitude and speed. This will mask the approach to the LZ a little bit, and by the time I get past the get past the LZ and start approaching waypoint 4, I'm going to pull left into 360, bleed the remainder of my speed, and get set up for a landing. And the one thing I did not mark is the egress. The egress would be just straight south, heading over the sugar company, heading down the valley, and returning to the MCAS. What does everyone think about that?
I think it's a stupid idea.
I agree.
Very stupid.
Why is it stupid, Wilson?
Well, first and foremost, we know that AWR, the AWR is hot, right? AWR Gambler.
Yep.
Well, assuming that there are enemies posted up there ready to fire on our position, the second you take off, you're gonna get hit by those ATGMs or not ATGMs, wire guided or main cannon rounds. So you're better off just not flying today.
That's fair. That's fair.
But I have a counterattack for that.
Okay. What's that counterattack? Oh, we go on foot.
Yep.
Why didn't I think of that?
We go on foot. We go with GCE, get in the gator, and go.
Perfect.
No, we got a fleet around here somewhere.
It's
And,
over on the southeastern
Southeast.
side of the AO. Cool.
Just have them lob smoke screens onto their airfield. They'll be so confused on what's going on, they won't pay any attention to what we're doing.
Perfect.
Oh, and they actually have air defense systems on them.
Mm-hmm.
Do they work?
Yes, they do.
A bit too scared to actually plop down an F-35 to see if they'll kill it.
I'll do it.
Not
If you
here.
guys don't mind.
Not here. Not yet.
Not here?
Not here. Not yet, please.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Well, with that out of the way, we can say that we talked about flight plans. Flight plan. I know it's a boring topic, and I know it's painful to talk about, especially whenever you're just doing a sand table exercise. Originally, I had intended to ask you guys to go to each one and fulfill those flight plans, and then not only get used to the airfield, but then come back and get used to the airfield that way. But since this is a rather droll topic, and this is going to be one of the last trains we have before Winter Stand Down, I figured we might as well use the time to shoot something as well. So you'll notice towards the eastern edge of the map, you're going to have that little question mark near 121091 on that little road heading southbound. We know that to be an enemy convoy that's
Somebody
stopped.
just deleted it.
I know, I did. Hang on.
Okay.
Hang on. You're good. Hang on. Yeah, we knew that to be an enemy convoy. Eyes on the convoy say it has 5 UAZs with dishcums on it.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
I hate to derail you, but C-Tab is claiming those to be Blue 4.
Mm-mm. Oh man! If only we had some way to tell. Damn, that sucks. Well, we can't strike it now. Son of a bitch. But yeah, that's a convoy with 5 UAZs with dishcums, 2 trucks between each UAZ. So the point being is destroy all the trucks, get the dishcums if you can. Otherwise, total destruction of that convoy is required. So let's have everyone lift off from here and go and destroy that convoy however you see fit. If you want to buddy up into a single flight and then fly the barn and go over there and blow it up in one single pass because you've got what? 4 aircraft with 38 of the 17-pounder warheads per aircraft. That's yeah.
Less damage than the other ones.
That's enough. I think they do more. I think that's enough to kill at least 3 convoys of that size. Or if you want to go and each take a separate section of the convoy and destroy it in peace, that's fine. Should you run out of FFARs, which I don't think you ever should encounter that, there's a FARP to the north. It has ammo, fuel, and repair services should you need them. Does anyone have any questions? I'll take that as a no. Get out there, have fun, blow shit up. Car, are you gonna join them? You gonna fly your own UH-1?
Grant, should I be with you or take my own?
He might have acre up. I don't know.
I think he is acre.
I think we can jump in.
Okay, fine, car. That's fine.
Okay.
If you hate me, that's okay.
No,
One 3 is Sunny at 9 or 2.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Son of a bitch. Alright.
MCAS Tanoa traffic Gunfighter 1-1, lifting HMLA Park for runway 35 via Alpha 2.
1 3 is pulling up.
Alright, I'm back. I had pushed the dog on for some dumb reason.
Oh man.
Where's Hodo? Is he flying by himself?
I think he is flying by himself.
I'm gonna go ride with him.
Okay.
See how he's doing.
Okay. Go for it.
Hey, Sheriff, what did we say we were gonna do for the AH-1 training? I completely forgot.
I didn't say we're doing anything.
No. Well, when we were talking the other night, what were we like talking about the AH-1 section doing?
Oh Jesus.
1 3 will be
You
lifting
remember what I mean?
HMLA Park.
'Cause I
We'll be
completely
taxiing
forgot what it was.
to runway 35 via Alpha 2 Alpha.
Oh, what were we talking about? JTAC relations.
We were talking about
How the fucking AH-1 section is used or in operations. Is that what we're talking about? I can't remember.
we were talking about that, but at some
No,
point
traffic Gunfighter 1-1, taking
that
national
conversation
runway
it
35,
led into
direct
that
departure.
conversation. But we were talking about what to do for the train you might join or whatever, and
1 4 signing
we were
in
trying to
90.
figure out what would, I was trying to figure out what would be a good training for them to do.
I don't recall.
Preparing the battle space, was that it?
Prepping the
going
prepping the battle space probably be pretty good. I think we discussed at one point giving them a timer saying you have 10 minutes.
Oh
to,
yeah, that's right.
prep the battle
1
space.
4 is pulling up,
The
taking
training was
Alpha 2 to Alpha.
the training was supposed
to
to
the
be
runway.
going to several different locations and having someone as an acting JTAC or an actual JTAC stationed there and tell them to target these buildings, go, and you only have a certain amount of time to
Oh,
engage
like
the buildings.
talk-ons. Okay.
Yes, talk-ons.
That was it. Okay.
1 3
But
hold it
I
short.
don't know how.
Runway
like, I don't
35
know if they're-
Alpha
let me go look.
Okay.
2.
Tanoa traffic Gunfighter 1-1, clear of active, switching to 95. Good night.
1 3
Good
proceeding
night.
runway 35 for northbound departure.
Who's the other JTAC?
Gunfighter 1-1 signing in 95.
Macmillan.
Sergeant McMillan.
McMillan. That squirrely son of a bitch. Let's see here if they notice this. Here's saying they should notice this. Here's hoping they do notice a big ass fucking flatbed.
Жду распоряжений.
1 3 is clear, space switching to 95. 1 3 signing in 95. 1 4 holding short, active runway 35.
I should probably watch them as they
1 4
depart.
beginning liftoff procedures, runway 35.
Oh god, my game is like dying so bad. Like I'm getting such horrific frame rates right now. It's kind of awful. Like I'm actually not hearing the UH-1 spooled up until I zoom in on them. Gauge is spooled up though.
Жду приказа.
One 4 signing off 92, signing on to 95.
Жду. распоряжений.
Dow. All aircraft, this is Odin. Just checking on 9 or 5 real quick.
1-4 sign in, 9 or 5. 1-3 on 9 or 5.
This is Gunfighter 1-1, read you loud and clear, 95.
Good copy, I'll be relaying updates on this net. Get him, guys.
Once he's turned into the convoy, I will be engaging. One three off east.
1-1's inbound.
Good. Oh, a little bit short. There you go. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no, he's good.
1-1's off. 275.
All aircraft good effect on target. There's only one remaining vehicle. It's a UAZ Dishcom. Objective completed. Break. First platoon is in a defensive. All aircraft. First platoon is in a defensive position on the eastern end of the island. They're displayed on the map as Charlie 4-5 and Charlie 4-4. They report enemy contacts assembling near their position and beginning to move in. Intercept and engage at will.
How you doing?
Doing.
Ясно, приступаем.
Unknown source.
Ah. Come on.
Ясно, приступаем.
Yeah, dude, you gotta get going. There you go.
There's literally no wind.
Yeah, I know. Kind of odd, isn't it? What the hell?
Stagnant freaking jungle. Gross. That is absolutely fucking.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
1-4, egressing engagement zone west.
There we go.
Готов действовать.
Advise, 1-3. 1-3 is taking a rocket in auto rotation.
Готов.
Are there fucking AA soldiers in here? No, there's not. But shit.
Be advised, 1-4, calling emergency conditions. Took damage to my fuel tank, currently losing fuel. Making my way back to the airfield as fast as possible.
Is he making his way downtown? Walking fast? Pace as fast and he's homebound?
Gunfighter 1-1 signing back in, 905. Rearm and repair FARP complete. Lifting time now.
I'm gonna go over to, I'm thinking about going over to that position and helping them defend that shit.
1-2 on final approach to airfield. Emergency conditions, draining fuel like crazy.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступаем. Ясно, приступаем.
Smoking.
Huh?
He's a smoking.
Oh no, who was that?
1-2.
That'd be Grant. Oh no, Grant.
Heavy fuel leak. Smoke coming from the engine. Trying to control it down for direct and emergency.
Uh-oh.
Having a little trouble controlling the airframe.
I know. Well, it's pretty new. Let me spawn a NATO rearm truck close to here, that way we don't have to go over the service pad every time. There we go.
1-4 on the grounded airfield.
What's up, Warner?
Beginning repair and refuel.
Hello.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
Alright. Objective of today is to go and kill things. Currently we had a convoy struck, and now we have several hostiles approaching friendly positions to the east. You can see them marked on Blue Force Tracker. They have disassembly points somewhere along the east coast, so just be careful. I think we lost one gunfighter already over there, so just be careful. That is a hot AO.
I think you lost a total of 2.
Hodos is he got back? Is he? On the
I
deck?
don't know what happened to Gage. I heard him sign back on.
Oh, he went to Fart Mobius.
Okay. Yeah. I got shot down. So.
What shot you down?
Absolutely no idea. I think it was initially a wire guided. Because I ended up with massive damage. And then at the end there was MG fire.
Shouldn't be anything wire guided.
I don't know. All I heard was an explosion, and everything was yellow and red.
Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
there's no wire guided on here, but you know what? I'm looking at the fucking turrets and shit on the frigates and whatnot, and it looked like they were looking around.
They wouldn't be firing at friendlies.
There was one of the turrets that was like aiming towards Gage, and it was like fidgeting back and forth like they normally do as AI. Which one was it? It was one of them.
Don't know. All I know is friendlies have got hostiles inbound.
Yep.
All aircraft be advised. Friendly report. Hostiles approaching their position from the north. We'll try to mark with red smoke. We don't have smoke canisters, do we?
I want to see what this looks like from
1-3
the ground.
sending in 902, splitting up HLMA Park.
Spawn effect. Smoke grenade. Red smoke.
Ясно, приступаем. Ясно, приступаем.
1-2 handler, do you need ammunition?
1-3 lifting HLMA Park will be taxiing to runway 35 via Alpha 2 Alpha.
Gunfighter 1-2 spilling up at HMLA Park.
Oh, guy, come on, you can't do this. Ah.
1-3 holding short 35 via Alpha 2. Proceeding runway 35 for northbound departure. Correction, northeast departure.
Roger.
Gunfighter 1-2 taxiing through Alpha to Alpha 2.
Ясно, приступаем.
Okay, so 1-3 clear airspace switch 95.
That was mildly surprising.
Yeah, there's a couple of gun trucks in the AO, protecting the disembarkation points.
1-2 holding short of active runway 35.
You guys should be able to see that on your sensors.
Nope. There was nothing on sensor.
Huh.
I didn't get any ground contact. I saw the smoke, and then I died.
1-2 taking active runway 35.
Oh well.
Let me put that shit on there then.
1-2 straight out departure to the north, active runway 35.
All aircraft be advised. Friendly reports there are troops in contact at this time. They are facing equal numbers at this time, but more troops are funneling into the AO.
The hell is he shooting at? Oh, he's shooting at those guys over there.
1-2 signing off on 902. One, two, signing in on 905.
Шестой. Жду распоряжений. Восьмой. Жду. Второй. Готов. Четвертый. Шестой. Готов действовать. Второй.
All aircraft friendlies will continuously mark their locations with green smoke. Continue to engage targets as necessary.
Gunfighter 1-4 back in action. About to take off on A1 to Alpha to 3-5.
No.
Bet that hurts your ears, doesn't it, Taylor?
Yeah, I just shit a literal fucking cinder block back there. You're gonna want to pick that up before somebody runs over.
Eh. It's okay, we'll throw it through his windshield.
It's all good. Learning.
All aircraft be advised. Enemy disembarkation points are protected by Zeus guns in the back of pickup trucks. They have been marked on the map. You're clear to engage them as necessary.
Want me to put the Class Delta tower up?
Sure.
Ooh.
If Sheriff's alright with it. I mean, he's his show.
I kind of want him to get in there quickly.
Yeah, well. No,
Sorry, I feel like just kind of like letting them go. Let them get in the aircraft, let them lift off, let them go shoot things.
Yeah, I gotcha. Why I asked.
Yep, all good. Grant's got the right idea. He's marking them on C-Tab.
Ah.
Or he's marking them on
Oh,
the map.
yeah. Very good. Our fun little SVCB.
Hey, don't give Grant that credit. What are you talking about?
He's marking them down.
So difficult to climb on, Gage. What is wrong
At
with
least
you?
say Gage, not Grant.
Friendlies are currently marking enemy positions with red smoke. Engage if necessary.
Not climbable. This is irritating
One
me.
for holding Alpha 1 to runway, active runway 35.
Somebody else is.
Because I don't want you a monkey climbing on my back. Alright?
1-4 beginning takeoff to north, active runway 35.
I mean, do I need to call you a tank monkey?
You are a tank monkey.
I am a tank monkey, it's true. Actually, as of yesterday, I've started to properly become an AAV monkey.
Come on, guys,
Already
get in there.
qualified, but shit. Yesterday was scary for me. Had to run a training with my guy.
Come on, guys. Get in there.
1-4 signing off 9-2, signing off to
Seeing some more
9-5.
explosions, or at least you guys trying to target shit. There you go. Wow, those are good shots.
1-4 signing
Oh,
back on 9-5.
Is it working? Did I fix that? No, I did not. Sorry about that.
Fix what?
I'm sorry, you might get another ping. I'm gonna respawn and see if it comes up because I was supposed to have set all leadership billets with Zeus.
what do you mean?
Like all senior leadership, so I should have Zeus, but I just want to check and see if the module is not synced up properly. With
All aircraft friendlies have declared broken arrow, broken arrow. They will continuously mark their position with blue smoke.
What in God's name is broken arrow?
No such thing.
You're welcome to enlighten us.
As far as I've understood, there's never been a call called Broken Arrow in the entire manual for aviation calls. It's usually something that's signified later. It's not really.
It works.
Broken Arrow is not a one-time call.
You like my face plant?
Oh yeah, it's great. Ass cheeks are spread just right.
I knew you'd like.
Hmm? Come on, guys. Jesus, go!
They're dying over there.
Fucking A. Do you not know how to switch? They didn't know how to switch on their engines. What is this horse shit?
Who are you fucking trying to control?
Fucking trying to control the Dishcom guns. I don't know how to do jack shit.
They suck, dude. The AI sucks so bad.
Yeah, they do. All right, well, I guess the reason why I'm not seeing anything blowing up is because I can't see it, which you know, fucking fleers for a reason. But okay.
You gotta figure though, as soon as you spawn something in, the thermal isn't kicking on right away.
I understand that.
Yeah.
AI are assholes. I'm surrounded by assholes.
They just bumped into each other and fucking disabled their vehicles.
Oh my god.
They did,
Wow. Yeah, they did. Dude, you gotta put them together in a unit and
In
they
a
won't do
group,
that.
I know, in a fucking group. Jesus Christ.
I'll put that one in front.
Whatever.
I've done a lot of studying on these AIs, and dude, it is a bitch. They are so annoying.
Somebody's shooting.
Yep.
Not seeing
They're-
splashes though.
They're hitting. Yeah, they're hitting.
Oh,
up
they're
north.
hitting the other infantry formation. Good.
They missed.
Guys, take out the gun trucks. There you go. There's one down. Take out the second one. And then you can just go to town on these assholes.
Close.
There they go.
Counts from 1. 2. Alright. Look at that.
Nice. Boy,
1-4 egressing west.
boy, all those have been on target.
Having to climb over the
1-2
hill.
coming in from
shooting at his
the
ass.
I don't know why they don't come up from.
Darts.
Okay, I don't know why they're coming from feet wet. I don't know why they're coming from feet wet.
I'd like coming straight up that hillside along the hillside, because then you're not having to climb a hill to get away.
I'd come west to east. I mean, the targets
That's
might not
good
be in
too. Yeah.
The targets might not be in profile, but you're at least
Wonder if
shooting
that's
yourself.
Egress to the northeast.
And you're covered before you start your approach to it, and you can just peel off behind another hill.
Exactly.
They can.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, what the fuck?
Why is submarine on this list? Why?
What?
Submarine is on this list. Why?
Did you plot down a submarine?
Yes, I did.
Because
Because I clicked on a submarine. Why? All right. Did they see the fucking BRDM yet? No, because it hasn't goddamn moved. Oh wait, no, it has. Shit, they did see it. They're trying to engage it. Shit, good
Wow,
shit.
he slapped it directly.
Good. Oh, I think nothing short of a direct hit will actually kill it, though.
I mean, either that or it was like 6 inches to the left.
Dude,
Well,
friendlies are getting their shit kicked in. Holy
Oh,
Jesus.
yeah.
They're almost
They're
all dead.
almost dead. Yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be the last guy there.
Have fun.
That's how we like our task forces.
Mostly dead?
Well, non-existent.
Wow, you just can't say that shit.
Dude, look in there. It's closed. He's in there.
Hey, look, my job is to run over infantry. I'm really good at it.
Come on, Grant. Kill its face.
Ah, he took the wheels out. There we go.
Good. Somebody take that northern goddamn Zeus gun out. Then you can free up the entire airspace. I think Warner's got the right idea.
DSU somewhere?
Yeah, it's on the north side.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Have to roll over a hill on that thing.
No, you dumb fucks.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
There's 4 living, Blue 4 alive.
Yep. Now, if only they could see the other freaking unit that's on the other hill. You should be able to see that as clear as day from the air.
All the guys you're red smoking?
Yeah, the guys on red smoking. They should be able to see that clear as day from the air.
Yeah, it's a big red paintbrush.
Yeah. All aircraft, there's a UAZ convoy of 3 UAZs with dishcoms approaching the area from the north along the MSR. Keep going for another 8 minutes or so.
One four.
One two, same as 1-4.
Ясно. Приступай. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Disable their spiked a tree. One of the UAZs spiked a tree.
Oh my god. These guys are such idiots.
There goes Hodos.
Готов.
Yep. 9 or 5 is awful quiet.
Sure, you sure you're within range to hear 9 or 5?
Yeah.
There's only one guy left.
Yep.
Is someone playing as him right now? Yeah,
Yeah.
someone's playing. Yeah, someone's playing as him right now. Oh,
Oh.
he's dead now.
Okay.
I couldn't get in him.
All aircraft, RTB, RTB, RTB. How's your server doing there, Taylor?
Huh?
How's your server?
My server?
This is your server, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Gage's.
Oh, shit.
Mine's a training
I
facility.
tell you,
Mike.
but you're logged in as admin.
I know, I'm monitoring it now. Damn it, I don't want
Want all this shit deleted?
Let me look around, see if there's anything I need. No, go ahead and delete all of it. Except for the markers.
Over on the right side, you can just do like that.
And there's my luck. Got shot down by one of those ZSU-23s, I guess, right before you called RTB.
What about over at AWR Gambler?
That stuff was there.
Game Maker?
Game
That's
Maker,
all
oh my
just
god.
right there.
That stuff was there from the get-go, but
Gotcha.
I just removed the op4 within it.
Uh-huh.
Alright, cool. We can talk about the talk about that later. Whoa! Whoa! What happened
Whoa.
here?
What?
Taylor.
1-3, switching to 9-2.
Oh, holy shit, he did.
MCAS traffic. MCAS Tanoa, Gunfighter 1-3, he's entering
Right, I got
pattern
right
on
there.
base,
Oh, that's my
right
old
hand,
body. Right.
No, I just respawned for.
I
for
did such a
runway
quality
25.
placement. Oh god.
Yeah, you disappeared out of my chopper at one point.
Yeah, my game crashed.
Yeah.
Oof.
Alt tab got me.
1-3, generate final.
Lieutenant, what was the skill on that last UAZ with the Tushkum set to or whatever?
They were all
on
standard.
That first,
They were all
Okay.
standard difficulties.
because he sniped my fuel tank.
Yeah, they've been known to do that. You do have a reserve tank, believe it or
Oh,
not.
yeah.
Like once your fuel
1-2
gets down to like
entering
10%,
base for
it
runway
stops, it
25.
stops dropping.
Oh, okay. Well, I figured don't take the chance.
Yeah, exactly.
There's supposed to be an auto sealant in the main tank too, but
That could be what it is.
1-2 coming in for base, runway 35.
I guess my better question is, did any of my rockets come even close to it?
1-3, turning left,
I think you guys
Alpha,
had some.
clear
I
and
think
active.
you guys had some good arrow marksmanry or marksmanship.
No, I mean when I did it after they had already taken out every other vehicle. But
I
that
mean,
last
they
UAZ.
they did knock everything out on the first pass. I think
Yeah.
Grant was pretty on game, or on par with that. He looks damaged. Is he damaged? He looks damaged.
Can't tell for sure from here.
Looks like he's
a little
bleeding
bit,
smoke.
not a whole lot.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I see the smoke now. It was literally blocked by the tail rotor, the 2H1 in front of us.
One three's on the deck H on the Lake Park. We'll be spawning down at the stop.
By the way, just as a heads up,
1-2
you wanna
taxi
check
through Alpha
something?
to HMLA Park.
This server is set to basic medical at the moment.
1-2 clear of runway 35.
That is an issue.
I noticed when I went to take off after repairing it, I managed to hurt my leg. All my elastic bandages counted as basics.
No, it's on Advanced Medical.
Yeah,
Got
I have the
option
option.
to check pulses and blood pressure, so it's
I have the option to
already
apply
on.
all these different bandages to me.
Or, you know what happened?
You had a bandage
Somehow,
screwy thing.
I read it as basic bandage instead of elastic because just the way my screen is. Never mind.
One two touching down,
miracle
spooling down to
was the fact
HMLA
I
Park.
didn't get any
Signing off on
gas
902.
Airframe when I managed to hit the tail rotor on the ground trying to take off again.
Okay. Who we waiting for? We got everyone here. I see Gage, Warner. I know Hodos is here. Grant's here. That's it. All right, cool. I know that today was a little bit more lax, so not a whole lot of structure here. Just kind of to do a nice, easy warm up for tonight's operation, and to just have some fun before winter stand down comes upon us. Just a couple of notes. I did really like that first pass on the convoy. You practically neutralized everything on the first run. Gage, you came in and mopped up what was left. I think by the time you were done, there was only one UAZ with a dish come on the back, and that did engage Hodos, and it sniped his fuel tank. I'm surprised you didn't go to Fart Mobius to the north, put down, rearm, and repair, and then proceed back to the AO. But that's beside the point. Then the second part came. We had a friendly position that was being overrun from the north, south, and east. Let me mark that position on the map, just so we can all reference it again. The friendlies were right there, and they had two dismount points, one on the north, one on the south. They're marked by the motorized infantry point, and I think that's Warner. You're hot micing a little bit, buddy.
No, I was just putting my headset on. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. So they had two dismount points. Each dismount point had a truck with a Zeus gun on the back. We should be seeing more of that in the coming operation. So just be prepared to engage those, and we'll go over different methods on how to engage anti-aircraft positions or anti-aircraft guns in a later training. I noticed everyone was hanging out over feet wet. While I get that you definitely don't want hostiles to be under you and engage you from underneath, it kind of killed you guys as far as like a stealth in a stealth factor. The enemy knew exactly where you were almost at all times, and the guns had a really easy time engaging you guys, and it really hurt your egress, because whenever you came in, you would come in feet wet, and then you'd have to scale these mountains over here to try to get away. I was surprised nobody either came north to south, south to north, or west to east. You all came in from feet wet. Just something to consider. We can be over land, I promise. And if you would have engaged east to west, you could have used the mountains to shield your approach until you're practically right on top of enemy positions. Now, that is obviously quite dangerous, because you don't know what you're flying into until you're on top of it. But that's why you use your FLIR, because as pilots we get FLIRs. They can see very long ranges and can view thermals. So you identify your target, go in behind cover, come up on that position, pop up, engage, and then you dive away, which would be really easy to do while feet wet. And I did notice it took it. I don't think anyone engaged this northernmost truck with the Zeus gun on the back. I suppose you guys were content with being shot at, so you just didn't decide to not engage it. Had you engaged it and destroyed it successfully, because let's be honest, engaging and destroy trucks with FARs is pretty easy. Had you decided to engage it and destroy it, you would have freed up your entire airspace, and you guys could have got a lot closer to the AO. And that's really what I wanted to see. I wanted you to see you guys identify that there were Zeus guns in the area, to neutralize them, clear up your airspace, and then get in close and really lay into the ground forces. Most of the ground forces were infantry contacts, and I know they were popping in and out of wood lines, so it'd be tough to engage them. Trying to mark them best we could, and you saw a couple of vehicles. I think you saw a total of 4 UAZs with dishcums and a BRDM. But other than that, I got no further notes. Does anyone within Gunfighter 1 have any questions, comments, concerns about this training? Or about the stuff we covered?
Probably mention, did I waste those like 2 batches of rockets on the southern target right there? Was that already destroyed?
Well, I don't know when you engaged it. I doubt it. I mean, if you're uncertain, and here's I guess I did miss one talking point. I might have been out of range, but it seemed to me that 9 or 5 was awfully quiet. There wasn't really anybody talking like, okay, where do you see infantry? Or where do you see targets? Oh, I see targets over here. Well, has this thing been hit yet? I don't know. I don't think it's been hit yet. Or yeah, I hit it. 9 or 5 was pretty quiet. Everyone was kind of operating on their own as if no one else was in the airspace, and I kind of want to see that change. But,
actually, funny you mentioned that. At one point, I thought I was supposed to be on 8-0 when I got to the AO.
Yeah, that's just it. Talk it up. Talk it up. I think we'll have a training in the future that actually specifically revolves around communication. But that's that is the last training. That is the last point I had. And if nobody else has any questions, comments, or concerns about the training, I think we're good to go. Thank you guys very much for showing up today, and I look forward to seeing you guys at the operation. I look forward to flying with you.